All right, ladies and gentlemen. So Miles came right out and told me last time that I took too long. Okay. So I really am going to try to keep it short. There are a couple new features this week. First of all, we're going to be doing chapters 7 through 10, so four more chapters of the story, The Outsiders. Um, we are almost done with the book by the end of this week. Okay. So, anyways, this is the one new feature that I'm rolling out there. This is a Bitmoji Classroom. I tried to kind of create something Harry Potter themed that also works nicely with what we're doing. If you look at the blackboard here, all of these individual weekly agenda items are hyperlinked. So this is just like a simplified version of what I've been doing. I still have the existing version behind this, but um, if you just go to the blackboard and click on these links, they will do the same thing that we had before. Um, I will go ahead and tell you that there are some Easter eggs built into this screen. Nothing too fancy or fun, but the one that I'll give away is up here. We've got the house points board. Currently, Ravenclaw is in first, Gryffindor second, Slytherin third, Hufflepuff fourth. We'll see how that ends up. Start coming to my review games. Okay. This past week was pretty pathetic. We just had three people, but nonetheless, it worked. Let me go next slide. This is the one that you'll always see. Like I said, I'll link this video here as well as I will hyperlink myself on my Bitmoji Classroom. That'll be the YouTube link, like I'm the one talking. It works. Um, Learning targets haven't changed. Essential questions. What makes someone truly heroic is the new one this week that we didn't have before. You're going to see two people are going to be evaluated on their merits in the coming chapters. They're going to be either heroes or villains, depending on how people view them, and that's just kind of the world that we live in. Projects. You should have this done by now. They were due the 15th, Friday the 15th. Um, at this point, because we are closing quickly on the end of the year, if you can get it to me at the latest, and that is literally the last day I will take it for a grade, by this Friday, the best you can do is an A minus. Let me repeat. The best you can do if you turn it in at any point during this week, module 8 week, you will only be able to get an A minus. That means you've lost 7 points out of 80, which doesn't sound like a lot, but that's where you're starting from. So if you lose anything throughout the grading process, then, well, you're looking at a B plus or less. So, long story short, I want everybody to turn these in. Whatever you have done, even if it's not complete, give it to me because it's better than the 62% that you'll get. And that is, again, the biggest assignment of the entire unit. Um, you do not have a vocab quiz this week, but I'm going to roll out the Quizlet list here. Study review game on Thursday, the 21st at 1:30 in the afternoon. I want you to be able to knock the test out like Derry is going to knock out this young man here, Mr. Paul Holden. We'll see how this goes, though. Study up. You guys did really well. Those of you who took this week's vocab quiz, you nailed it. Did extremely, extremely well. Yeah, again, reading chapters 7 through 8, taking a quiz. Reading chapters 9 and 10, taking a quiz. Then doing your quick write. For those of you who actually listen to instructions, there's a giant wrestler saying click this link to take you here. Your username and password is not the same as your school Google account and password. The email's the same, okay? But your username is just your first initial last name, and your password for everyone, in case you're listening, is Pickers25. Um, the quick write this week is, I think, an interesting one. I hope you guys think the same thing. Do you have any brothers or sisters that are difficult to talk with? Why do you think they're hard to talk with? What would make it easier to talk with them? And if you don't have any brothers or sisters, and I know a couple of you are only children, um, what are the people? Who are the people closest to you? Sorry, and what makes them so close to you? So this could be friends, a family member, or multiple family members. Apparently, Trinity's pretty tight with her cat. So, anyways, long story short, there are so many options here, even if you don't have siblings, who's closest with you and why. That's what I want you to analyze. Um, and it'll be interesting to see what you all have to share. This is symbolic of my family, the Penguins down here. My siblings and I, we don't always get along the greatest, but we make it work. And then lastly, by far the most commonly missed step of this process, your exit slip. There are 70 of you in my class right now, and I received 27 Module 7 exit slips. I'm no math major, but 27 out of 70 is roughly not enough. So, yeah, that's fantastic math, I know. And then lastly, if you need my help, we are in crunch time. I'll do my best to offer daily office hours. I've logged in every single day, and aside from a few kids here and there, I don't get to see your beautiful faces. But this link, this Google Meet daily link, this is the same link every single day. You don't have to go looking for it, you don't have to search for it. It's here. Okay? So, again, as Tom Cruise is saying over there on the right, help me help you. All right, I want to help you. Um, yeah, I'm done. Miles is going to be mad at me if I take any longer. So, end of rant. Good luck this week. I hope you're enjoying The Outsiders. Um, yeah, it's a good book, and I promise you that even though the ending is not what everybody would hope, it is, in my opinion, the way things had to happen for any kind of lasting impact. All right. So, anyways, have a good week. Thank you very much.